Another technique for helping you to anchor in changes or helping you to make a new trigger for yourself is called a swish pattern. And what a swish pattern is about is basically getting your mind and your emotions to move in a direction so you begin to feel differently and behave differently. So you make a picture in your mind of something you presently don't like, either something you're afraid of or maybe a behavior pattern of something you don't like. For example, for me, I made a picture in my mind of bringing my fingers up to my mouth to bite my fingernails, which I was doing all the time. So in my mind, I just closed my eyes and saw this picture of my bringing my hand up. Then what you do is you imagine in this big picture of what you don't want, you make a small little picture of what you do want. In the bottom right-hand corner, you make a small little picture, in my case, of seeing myself dressed really well, being in a situation where I was lecturing, being where I felt really proud of myself, and seeing myself in a position where my fingernails were normal, where they were manicured, where they were taken care of, where I wasn't biting them. But I associated those ideas to something I'd be really proud of myself as a speaker, a communicator, helping people, and looking really professional. So then all you do is you do a linkage, where what you see is you see what you don't want, you see what you do want, and you watch them switch, where you take this small little picture and you do this thing we call a whoosh pattern or swish pattern, where you actually reach out with your hand and feel as if you're pulling this little picture up, and it gets bigger and bigger and brighter until it literally explodes through what you don't want. So what's in front of you is a big, bright, colorful picture of what you do want. In my case, myself looking good, lecturing, and being proud of myself, and also noticing, hey, my nails are great too. I'm not biting my fingernails with a terrible habit. Then what I do is I close my eyes again, see myself starting to bite my fingernails, see this other picture where I take my fingers away, I look good and feel good, and I make the swish again. See what I don't want, see what I do want small, and I make it big very fast. Go whoosh. I see that little thing come up, get very bright, break through. I get the experience again of feeling good about myself, then I open my eyes and do it again. In essence, what you say to your brain is, see this, whoosh, do this. See this, whoosh, do this. See this, do this. See this, do this. See this, do this. See this, do this. Until when you see the old thing of like wanting to bite your fingernails, it triggers in your mind the whoosh, the new thing, which is, no, I don't need to do that. This is who I really am. Now, let me give you an example of how this might work with a pattern, for example, with your children. Take a look at this example.
Daddy, can I please talk to you?
How many times have I told you not to come in here when I'm busy? Now, will you please just get out of here?
Obviously, this is not how you want to treat one of your children. But that's the first step to a swish. See how you're behaving now. Second step, think of how you want to behave. Get a clear picture of what you'd like to behave like in the future. Here's an example.
Daddy, can I please talk to you?
Look, sweetheart, give Daddy 5 minutes to finish up in here, and then I'll give you all the time you want, okay?
Now that we understand how we used to behave and how we want to behave, we're going to use the swish pattern to create a connection in our mind so that in the future, the old behavior triggers the behavior that we actually want. And here's what you do. Set them up. So you have a big, bright picture, maybe with a red background, of what you don't want. In the bottom right-hand corner, make a small, dim, green picture of what you do want. And all we're going to do is switch them. We're going to make the little picture all of a sudden grow and get big and bright and break through the red picture. And the best way to do it is reach down as if you're holding that green picture, and with all the strength you have and with a big smile on your face, go whoosh and pull that picture up and feel it break through the old behavior. So now in front of you is a big, bright, colorful picture of how you want to behave. Feel the victory. And then you go back again. You make the big red picture of how you don't want things to be, the way you're behaving now. You make the small, dim picture of how you do want things to be in green, and then you switch them again. Reach out and grab it, have fun, and go whoosh, break it through. Again, do it again. Make the switch, whoosh, again, do it again, whoosh, again, whoosh. So this is just one example of how to use it.